So today what we're going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is developing that complete disregard for what other people say about you. Because I hear from athletes, of course, all the time, and also people in business. Once they start to get better, once they start to do better, or even, you know what, the most of the time that I hear this comment is when I'm telling people about confidence. Because I wrote a book on confidence. It's called The Super You, which you can get on Amazon. And I'm doing a TED Talk on the topic of confidence. My TEDx talk that I just mentioned in Miami, February 5th, is on the topic of confidence. And often when I'm talking about it, the comment that I get from a lot of people, they say something like, well, Dre, if I raise my confidence that high, or I start putting myself out there that much, or I start building my brand that much, and I start being this super you version of myself so much, what if, and then here comes all the things that slow people down. It's what I call emergency brakes. There are all the things that people are thinking is a good idea. I'm going to move forward, but I'm going to drive with the emergency brake on so I don't go too far, so I don't go too fast, so I don't offend too many people. And everything comes after this what if. What if somebody thinks I'm cocky? What if somebody thinks I'm arrogant? What if somebody doesn't like me anymore? What if I offend people? What if my confidence is too much and it hurts me? What if? And all these things that people get in their mind, these stories people make up in their mind that stop them from being who they actually want to be. And then a year goes by, 6 months goes by, 10 years go by, a whole lifetime goes by, and people wonder why they never had the courage to do what they wanted to do. It's all because of that emergency brake slowing you down, keeping you from being who you actually want to be. So in this episode today, I am going to share with all of you how to develop that complete, utter disregard for what other people are saying, other people's opinions, worrying about what other people think. Because what you have to understand is this. Could there possibly be problems if your confidence is too high? Could overconfidence lead to a problem? Could you be too confident, say the wrong thing to somebody? Could you be too confident, people think that you're arrogant, or maybe somebody who previously liked you might start to think that you're cocky? Is it possible? Absolutely. Hell yeah, it's possible. And guess what? I know it happens. It happens all the time. I have people say things like that to me on the internet. Trust me, I got 4,000 videos on YouTube. I've heard it all on Twitter, on Facebook, on Periscope, on YouTube, in emails. I've heard everything. You're going to get people who come at you negatively because your confidence is too high for whatever reason. And usually it has nothing to do with you, but we're going to talk about that. But let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question that flips to the other side of this. Have you ever been in a situation where, in whatever case, maybe it's in your normal day-to-day life, maybe it's in your sport, maybe it's in your business, maybe it's just in your relations with other people. Have you ever been in a situation where your confidence, for whatever reason, just wasn't high enough? It was like, you know what, my confidence had been a little bit higher, I probably could have closed that deal. My confidence had been higher, I probably could have showed more of my game at basketball tryouts and I would have made the team. If my confidence had been a little bit higher, maybe I would have walked to the other side of the bar and talked to that woman. If my confidence had been a little bit higher, I probably would have did this thing that I'm doing now 5 years ago. I got the same skills that I had 5 years ago, but guess what? I got the confidence now. I could have did this a long time ago if I would have had the confidence. Have any of you ever had that challenge? Any of you ever had the challenge of your confidence just not being high enough? And you know exactly how that feels. You know how that slows you down. So how about, this is just a possibility I'm offering you. And if this is not for you, listen, you ain't got to watch this episode. This is the possibility I'm offering you. What if you tried going in the opposite direction?